Hey, what up, St. Louis? It's Marlon Whitfield, and you're tuned into the ITV network. Listen, every week we work on bringing you guys somebody that's special, that's doing some great things right here in St. Louis, or great events right around here in your hometown. This week is no different. Today I have joining me Lady Edie B and my guy Harvey Lockhart. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Now, listen, the word around town is you guys have an amazing event coming up, and we need to hear about it. What do you have going on?
We do have an amazing event. It's called the Jazz in My Soul, Marvin Gaye, Bobby Scott collaboration. And it's going to be happening on Sunday, September 22nd at the Sheldon Concert Hall from 3 until 6 p.m. We've got a 9-piece band, and the one and only Brian Owens is going to be our Marvin Gaye.
Ooh.
And Mr. Harvey Lockhart is going to play tenor saxophone in the band.
Okay, tenor saxophone. So how long you been playing saxophone?
Oh man, a little over 30 years now.
30 years?
Yeah.
Man, you look a day over 16, man. I love it. I'm excited. So what got you guys interested in doing an event like this?
Well, I've been interested in this story for a long time. I've been in radio ever since the 70s, and I heard about Marvin Gaye's desire to be a jazz singer way back then, and I finally caught hold of the story about 7 or 8 years ago when I read Marvin Gaye's autobiography. It's called Divided Soul, and he talked about a situation in 1968 where he had an arranger singer by the name of Bobby Scott to arrange some songs for him, some beautiful ballads like The Shadow of Your Smile, Why Did I Choose You, really pretty ballads like that. And Bobby Scott arranged these songs for Marvin, and the story goes when Marvin got inside the recording booth, he abruptly stopped the recording session, and the reason he gave is because he didn't think that his voice measured up to the beautiful arrangements that he was hearing in his ear. So he abruptly stopped the recording session and didn't return to those songs until 10 years later when he reworked them and put those songs on an album called The Ballads. But Motown shelved the album, so he didn't get a chance to, in my opinion, perform those songs in concert.
Right.
So what we're going to be doing on Sunday, September 22nd, is reimagining Marvin Gaye as a jazz singer. We already know he's a sickly soul singer, but we're going to show him as a silky jazz singer.
Wow,
yes.
That should be interesting. So these are songs that we've never heard before, or are these songs that you're going to turn into jazz? Like, how does that work?
Well, you know, they're out there, but the only way you would have heard them if you are a true Marvin Gaye fan, and they're on an album called Vulnerable. And another album called Romantically Yours. So they're ballads and they're jazz ballads. You're probably used to Marvin Gaye doing the silky soul stuff. So the only way you would know about him if that you're really into Marvin, you really want to know everything that he's done. But this band that my husband Jeffrey Anderson was able to put together is extraordinary. And they had their first rehearsal last Tuesday, I believe. And I guess Mr. Lockhart can tell you how that went.
So these are songs that you've never heard before that you're just playing to right now.
Some of them I've heard before, but others they're kind of new to me. But you know, being a musician for a number of years, you know, I know that you know, I'm excited to play these because I learned through the process too. I'm learning so much more about Marvin Gaye that I didn't know before, so it's a great experience.
So this will be at the Sheldon Hall, so are we going to be getting out of our seats and slow dancing, or just more just sit back and enjoy the music?
Yeah, it's actually, you know, I try to recreate what I think Marvin Gaye, the kind of concert that I think that he would have given. And to sing these songs, I'm sure he would have done that, but for his fans, I'm sure that he would do some of his 60s songs. So in the concert, we have added some of his 60s tunes so the audience could be engaged in Marvin to familiarize themselves with what he was known to do, and that was R&B. So we kind of combined them both. And at the end of the show, Marvin Brian Owens will do the ballots. But it's going to be a great show. I hope people will come out September 22nd, which is this coming Sunday, at the Sheldon Concert Hall at 3648 Washington Avenue. 3 to 6 p.m. Oh, and we forgot to let you know that there will be a VIP reception. And the artists of the band that will be playing for the reception will be the Hill Center for the Arts Birdseeds Ensemble. And I'll let Tim tell you about those.
Yeah, that's just one of Hill Center for the Arts 3 ensembles. It's our babies, our elementary age to about middle school. You'll have a few sprinkled in older kids in there, but they'll be playing some live jazz music. About 2 hours worth, and they're gonna blow you away. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
I'm already excited about it.
Yeah, I went to see the kids the other day, and they are fantastic.
How can people get tickets for this?
You can get tickets at Metro Tix, but I always tell everybody to go to my website, which is www.jazznmysoul.com. jazznmysoul.com. You can read all about Marvin's desire to be a jazz singer, and you can read all about the upcoming event on Sunday, the 22nd, the Jazz in My Soul, Marvin Gaye, Bobby Scott collaboration.
And this is written by you?
Excuse me?
Is this written by you? Or
I wrote a play called Jazz in My Soul, a Marvin Gaye fantasy. Jazz in My Soul, a Marvin Gaye fantasy. And it's on Amazon, but I put the play in book form. And like I said, it's on Amazon and Book Baby, and you can buy it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be selling some copies at the show on September 22nd, if you want a copy.
Absolutely. So St. Louis, you heard it here first. You got to get there to Sheldon Hall on the 22nd. Marvin Gaye, like you've never seen him before, right?
Yeah.
Reimagine. So make sure you get your tickets. Go to Metro Tix. Go to the website. Make sure you get your tickets. Listen, we appreciate everything that you guys do, and thank you for coming on the show. St. Louis, you keep it locked right here. We'll be right back on the ITV Network.